low back, low back, low back. Good girl, turn your hips. Ooh, better. So what's gonna happen is he'll turn his hips underneath you, and then you'll feel like you need to use your inside leg to bend it. That's exactly what we want to have happen. So your inside leg is gonna bend him, your left hip is gonna come back, your right hip is gonna come forward. You keep the structure through your low back to support it. Good, right a circle. Flex him left with your left leg. All the bend comes off your leg. You're supporting the nose. Don't be afraid to use your left lower leg, even your foot, even your ankle. Good, but keep it parallel to the ground. Yikes, what happened to your body? Ooh, it got all cattywampus, right? Like as soon as you went to do something harder, your body goes, oh man, I gotta go back to my old position because I'm stronger that way. So I agree that you feel like you're stronger the old way, but don't do it. So let's go run a circle, push him out off your left leg. Trot bigger, good, push him out off your left leg. The way you do that is you use your left leg and hip. So if you're sitting on the face of a clock, your left leg is sitting at about 9 o'clock. Bring it back to 8 o'clock and push towards 2 o'clock. So you're pushing diagonally through his body, keeping your back. Yeah, push diagonally through his body, getting some bend that way. Good girl. You can use your left rein ever so slightly, just a teensy bit, just to tell him that you don't want to see his eyeball. Nothing more than the eyeball. You don't want to see his face. You just want to see like the cheek piece. Good. And the left leg pushing him out, going from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Pushing through his body now, and now, and now, in timing like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Push out, push out, push out. Engage your low back. Good. Push it forward a little bit. Go down the long side. Left leg pushing him out a little bit. Take it even on the long side. Take a little bit of pushing in from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock, or even you finish back with your left hip and go all the way to 7 o'clock on that clock face. Push towards 2 o'clock, pushing forward, make a bigger stride. Support it with your low back. You're doing great with your back. Good. Make a circle left. Flexing slightly left with your left. Touch it. Whoops. Whoa, what happened to your body? Whoa. Yikes. Did you see where her hips went? That's what yours do.
Okay.
Yours do it the other direction, but that's what yours do.
Okay.
So your left hip has to come back, your right hip has to come forward. So you almost want to feel, your pelvis has 2 sides to it, and it's connected in the middle by some connective tissue. Now it's not locked in the middle. You need to actually take the 2 sides of your pelvis and separate them. So if you were going to put your right leg, your right thigh up on his shoulder, and your left thigh back on his hip, that turns your hips. That's it. Keep your low back, left leg back on his hip, right leg up on his shoulder. Is your horse bending left more? Yeah, right? Okay, he's bending in his middle. So then you have to support all that because it all requires support, but that was super. Great job. And again, bending left with your left hip back, your right hip forward, and trot bigger. You can do such a cutie pie. A cute mover. Good girl. And I think that looked pretty good. You're filming, right, Lauren?
I am.
So she'll see that. That's good. Left hip back, right hip forward. Almost like you're going to put your right thigh up on his shoulder, your left thigh back on his hip. You can do it, and then you can use your left foot to help push that out. But you have to be in the right position first, huh? So if your right rib cage is doing this little weird collapsing thing, then you're actually telling him to bend right, not left. If your left hip is forward, you're telling him to bend right, not left. So you got to make it clear. Super with your low back and trot bigger. Good boy. Push him off your left leg, come straight. Push him off that left leg. Push him off that left leg. Good girl. You can leg yield him right out to the wall. Push him out. Go from 7 or 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Good girl. Your low back. What happened to it? Feel it? Yeah. Like as soon as he started to do it, you went, oh, right in the old position. Go straight. Yeah, your butt, your left hip. You push it back so that it's up at 7 o'clock, and then you use it towards 2 o'clock, but then you got to rotate it back to 7 o'clock again. You've got to really try to get its mobility going in the right direction. It won't like it. It's going to protest, but it'll be fine. You're young. Turn left. So left hip back. Whoa, back, 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 back. Right hip forward. Push your right foot right up on his right shoulder. Just actually take your stirrup and just practice that one time. Go put your right foot right on his shoulder. And at the same time, don't arch your back and twist. Put your foot on his shoulder again. All the way up there. All the way up there. Push it up there. Push it up there. Now push it forward from the top of your leg, not from the bottom. Put your whole leg up on the shoulder. There you go. Yeah. Put your right leg on his shoulder. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Now ride a circle. Don't go the whole width of the ring. Go a little bit smaller. Yeah. No. Yeah. Use your left leg. Use your left leg again. Give a little left spur to the left foot. Good boy. Right leg forward again. And push your two right foot forward. That's why we're doing it. Good. Left leg back. Trot bigger. Super there, huh? Good, leg yielding out, left hip back. You gotta put it back. Good girl. That's the best turn. Hopefully, oh, Lauren, were you taking that one?
Oh, yeah.
That was the best one.
Mhm.
Left hip back. Yeah, he can poop and trot. Come on, there were a mountain lion behind me. When slow down. Sit back, left hip back, right hip forward. You can do it. Push your body into that position. Get your low back engaged. Don't go arching just to get it done. Super job. Go forward. Now if you ride in 20% more forward and a 20% bigger stride, this will all be easier for you because he'll help. So ride him bigger, bigger. Turn your body. Bigger, bigger. Now before this left hand turn, I want you to turn your body. I want to see it. I want to see your right hip come up there, your left hip come back. I want you to sit back, engage your low back. Good, push him off your left leg. Bigger, come on, you can do it, it's fine. You can work a little bit too. Attaboy, tell him he's good. Yeah, and then engage your low back. Yeah, push from your low back. Good girl. Super job. Push him off your left leg. Left hip back, right hip forward. Great job. Make the trap bigger, 20% bigger still. He's such a cute mover. Yeah, hips, oh gosh. They went cattywampus, you feel it? On that short side, you do a really good thing. You ride that short side like it's a straight side, which most people don't do. I want you to ride like it's a curve though, so you practice. I want you to practice curving every step. Curving, 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 curving at those hips. They have to curve. Good girl. Good girl. Go straight, push forward. That's the trot I wanted.
There.
Doesn't matter. That was it. And then push that right hip forward, curving. Start to curve, start to curve. Use your low back to support him. Doesn't matter. He's going, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
And then ride circle left. I want you to flex him just a little bit left. Just touch his left mouth just so you can see his cheek piece. The rest of it comes from your hips. And then trotting forward. And the trotting forward. Come on, buddy. Sisco, trot forward, dude. Seriously. There you go. Feel that? That feels pretty good, right? Keep that around the open side of the circle by keeping your left hip back. You always get yourself trapped up against that wall a little bit. So be smart. This ring is wide. It's wider than it's supposed to be, so don't use quite all the width of it. Trot forward. Come on, he has to help you. He has to help you. It doesn't make you get tired and not help. Good. Engage your low back. Make sure that right side is stretched up. Your right hip is forward, left hip is back. Turn your body like you're going to turn right back towards the sea. Like you're going to turn back to the open door. There you go. Now you're turned enough. You feel that? You have to turn that much. Good girl. Okay, let's change directions. See what happens the other way. Yep, turn yourself. Almost like you're going to go 180 degrees from where you are. And then push him forward. Come on, Sisco. He has to help. He has to help. Atta girl. Good, Maddy. Go with your low back. Keep it. Good. Oh, well, good. This is a good thing because you do the same thing both ways. So that's good. You're equal opportunity. So no, it's good because most people don't. Most people do it very hard one way and not the other way. So it's easy this way. Push your outside hip forward, your inside hip back a little bit. Ride a circle down there. Just keep a feel of his mouth on each side. Keep the trot big like that so he helps you. Yeah, good. Let your left hip come forward. Use your right leg to push him out. That's what your legs are what steers him, right? I mean, it's maybe not been in the past, but that's what should steer him. I'm sure Laura's going to steer him with your legs. Super job. Go straight. Right hip back a little bit. Left hip forward a little bit. Just a little. Good. Before this turn, I want to see him bending right because I want to see you use your right hip and your right leg. That's what I want to see you do. Not so much right brain. And unbalance his mouth. Okay. So when you see how he twisted his neck, when he twisted, that's because you just lost the balance between the two rings. Feel like you're holding the wheel on a wheelbarrow, or like the wheel on a bicycle. You're balancing his nose as the wheel. Balance the nose. Good job with your body. Super job with your pony. Horse, sorry. Yeah, and straight ahead. Legs on.
I call him Pony all the time for what it's worth.
Good boy. Tell him he's good. Now he's super fancy. Good girl. Really good job. Net, turn yourself. Engage your low back. Ooh, right foot's all over the place. You cut it and went all over the place. And now we're going to change directions. Go back to the hard way. Good. Let your left hip come forward. That's when it leads the way around the turn. And it's really your left hip and your left stomach. You really have to push forward from the front of your pelvis. And you have to actually take those muscles and stretch them. Now you push the right one forward. You have to stretch this one to where it's uncomfortable. And like, you know how if you stretch your muscles, like you get to a point where they actually don't really want to go? You have to get your pelvis this direction, especially to that point. And you have to push through it so that it learns to do it, okay? Because it feels the tight spot, and once you go, what? And then your left hip shoots forward, your right hip shoots back, your body twists in the middle, and things get really ugly fast. Good. Engage your low back. Those muscles in your low back are critical. Good girl. That turn was super. Keep the trot. He can help. He can help. The reason he's not as forward this way is because you are more tentative about your position this way. You feel how he's not as good this way? So you have to be planning ahead, turning your body, asking him to trot. Turning your body, asking him to trot. Turn your body. Nope, turn your body a lot more. Oh, a lot more. So what you're trying to do is turn your head. Okay? Look, your chin, your sternum, all the way down your crotch, one line. Okay? Turn your body. It's turning your body. That's it. That's it. Now, do that without twisting. Okay, so it turns from the middle. Turns from your belly button. Right. Yeah, trot bigger. It's good. Turn your body from your belly button slightly to the left and put your left leg on. And then he gets ready for the turn. And then you turn him. Super job. Right a circle. Turn from your belly button. And you're turning the wrong. You're not turning far enough. Yeah, and push forward. Oh, body got all cattywampus. So when things get hard, do you feel how your body wants to go to the old position? That's where you've got to train yourself. You've got to go, no, doggone it, I'm staying in the new position. I'm going to dig down here deep. I'm going to get myself together, and I'm going to make this pony, this force work. And push at it. Use your butt. Your butt is your most powerful tool. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Ask him to canter. Now, this is not a license to do the wrong thing, okay? Wait, turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. Turn your body left, push him off your left leg again. Give him a little kick if he won't listen. Yeah, yeah, that's a girl. That's a girl. Then when you're ready, ask him to canter. Good, now the same rules apply. It's easier in the canter because your pelvis gets rocking more in the canter. I think it's easier anyway. So turn yourself every time your pelvis rocks forward. So ride a circle with here. Sit, doesn't matter. Fix it as you go. Just turn left. Fix it when you get a chance. Don't worry about that. Push him off your left leg. Whoa, body went all over the place. Oh gosh, you're just worried about carrying. Sit down, engage your low back. Yeah, good. Engage your low back. Good girl. Engage your low back. It's just like you slowed your horse down last week. Engage your low back. Good. Turn your pelvis. You can touch that inside rein enough to see his peak piece, and then that helps him listen to your left leg. But you got to engage your back. Oh, it's doing a little archy, weird thing. So your body should feel, do me a favor, close to the center. Close. Yep, do it. Stand up. No, don't post like a little girl. Stand. Just pose. Go up and down. But you got to do it with your body. You can figure it out. That's part of the problem, okay? So look, what you can't do is go like this, like a little archy little girl, and bop up and down. That's not going to do it. I want you to go up and down. You stand straight up, come down. Straight up, come down. The rhythm isn't important. Pick up the camera. You're getting all this, right, Lauren?
I am.
Make her do all this stuff.
I will.
No archy backs. Yeah, use your left foot. He has to listen to your left foot. He doesn't want to listen to your left foot because he's so used to you twisting. That doesn't matter. Use your left foot.
Oh, getting sassy.
Down girl. Now stand straight up and down. Up, straight up. Now look, when you stood up, you pushed your butt out the back door. I don't want to see your butt. Tuck your butt underneath you. That's a girl. Or otherwise, I'm going to put your right hand up straight up in the air, and then I'll tuck your butt for you. That's a tuck. Stand up. Tuck. Sit down. Tuck. Stand up for 2 strides. Tuck. Sit down. Stand up for 2. Tuck 4. So Linda, see how much she contorts her midsection? That's how hard it is for her to not do that. She has to learn this. This is a little bit what you do. Okay. Yeah, good girl. Stand up. Now stretch your, put your right arm over your head. You can do it. With both reins in your left hand. You can do it. Stand straight up though. See how you tip forward? Yeah. Straight up, vertical. Right, go straight. Stay vertical. Straight up, put your arm up by your ear. Straight up by your ear. And girl, stand up. Use your low back to slow your pony down. Yes, good girl. Good girl, you can do it. That's fine. Just reorganize yourself. Good. Straight up over your head. Okay, now look, tuck your butt under you. Pelvic tilt. Remember Lauren's pelvic tilt? Pelvic tilt. Yeah, you know how much he slowed down? He was like, oh, that's a down transition. It wasn't. Yes, good girl. Tuck, pelvic tilt, pelvic tilt. Good girl. And good with your hips. Good, good, good. And then somewhere you're going to try. Pelvic tilt, use your low back to make a trot. Don't do it. If you close your knees a tiny bit, use your low back. Don't try. Good.
Yes,
good.
he
And then
will
put your
try.
hands back on the